So officially, it's happening. Writer Chris Columbus is coming back to write them as well. Gremlins 3 and Goonies 2. Now, people have been like kind of, bringing up here and there. You've heard Corey Feldman ask a few times, oh yeah, we're going to do that. We've heard Sean Astin like, we want to make it happen so bad. Gremlins, not as much. I feel like we haven't heard much from Gremlins ever since the new batch, which I kind of like the new batch, guys. I like the intellectual. He's like, hey, the intellectual talk show host kind of Gremlin. He's like at the glasses and he's interviewing everybody. He's like, wow, well, we're a sophisticated kind of a Gremlin, you know? And then you got the random female one trying to kiss everybody. I thought it was fun. I thought it was hilarious. I'm more about Gremlins 3 coming back than I am Goonies 2. Because what do you do with Goonies at this point, guys? Like, I've heard it a million times. What do we do that doesn't just like, I mean, One Eye Willie's gone. The pirate ship is gone. You know? That was like the whole thing about that, you know?
Out.
And Chunk's skinny these days. He can't do the truffle shuffle anymore. So why are they bringing him back?
Entertainment lawyer, so you know. Yeah,
right.
Mama, don't throw Mama from the train. I think she's gone.
Yeah, she's gone. Yeah,
she's dead. I don't know. I don't really know what to do. I guess that'd be interesting to find out what they could do with. I mean, Sean, obviously, all those guys are. I mean, they're around, so they could do.
Kwan is now popping up everywhere. You know.
Oh yeah, I love him. He's so
good. He's so good.
He's so humble. I love that about him. He's just a cool guy. It'd be fun to see them back, though. I don't know. I mean, I definitely would be like interested to see what they're cooking up.
I wonder if it'd be like just like their, I guess it'd be their kids maybe. They're like, remember that one time we had that amazing adventure?
Yeah, and they have like they're involved with it somehow. There's like there's some new treasure hunt, you know, they go after or something.
Gets to be maybe they're in their new city, they find a new treasure maybe, and they got to get the gadgets together and figure it out. And
I think we just figured it out right now. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do.
That could be it. You know, it really could be it. I mean, I don't know. It's just like I'm just trying to like, where do you go? You know?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's definitely probably it's a good likelihood there, Brian. But yeah, I'm really amped up for the Gremlins, man. That is gonna be so good. Like I just feel like it'll be really good. It has to be. I mean, you know, gotta keep. I know. It's like my favorite name.
Yeah, he's great.
I called my niece Gizmo when she first was born because she looked like her with the little ears and. Then I called her Baby Yoda, so I kind of switched back and forth. But
which Gizmo kind of looks like Baby Yoda too, or Baby Yoda goes to Gizmo a little bit, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I will definitely say when the Gremlins. I mean, when I was young, these things they scared the crap out of me. I never wanted to be home alone. When my parents left the house and we were alone, I'd always be like, because you know they're like. At the end of the movie, it's like, check under your bed, check into your closet. You never know where a gremlin might be hiding. And I was always like, oh my God, where are the gremlins here? Like, you know, I would like freak out. Oh God, I seriously did. I don't know. Just like that stuff kind of sticks with you and you have like that, you know.
That's what kids do.
Yeah, right? Oh, I know. But it was
Countess never liked Goonies. Goonies was fun. Countess, you should try it out again. But yeah, the Gremlins scare people. I recently, I was at home, and my little niece Gwen, someone put it on for Gwen, and I'm like, oh, this is like the best movie Gwen should be watching right now. And then it was like, oh, it's a Christmas. I think my Uncle Marty put it on, and Gwen was watching it, and Gwen's like, and like we got into like a little bit where like, you know, it's fine. He's like, Gizmo, he's never gonna get Gizmo. And then like all of a sudden the eggs start popping up everywhere. I was like, who put this on? Uncle Marty. It wasn't me. Uncle Marty. It's a Christmas movie, you know? But it's kind of freaky. She was getting freaked out. She's like, I don't know if I should watch this. And I'm like, I don't think you should be watching this. I really don't think you should be. You know, it's like 2 years ago. I'm like, you should not be watching. She's like 7. She was like 7, you know, at the time.
They're kind of scary. They're not like, they can scare an adult. I mean, they're not like, you know, the cutest thing. They're definitely scary.
That's why it's like the juxtaposition between Gizmo and that too. But
I know.
I just feel like they can do a lot more with Gizmo, because Gizmo can be like still alive and go anywhere and have another. I mean, maybe they bring the original cast back. They wouldn't really have to, you know.
The back babies.
Yeah.
I used to call them the popcorn.
Oh yeah, they're popping off and flying everywhere. Oh my God, it's nasty stuff.
God, can you imagine if that's how you could have a baby, Valarie?
Oh.
Hey, put water on my back and it just starts
pop up everywhere.
babies. What am I gonna do?
They're everywhere.
They're just swarming. Like
Queen Hogan did have that cameo.
Population punishment. My God. Like,
Val, were you ever about these movies at all? Goonies or Gremlins, or is it past you?
Okay, so please don't come for me. I haven't necessarily seen like any of them. In their entirety. I've definitely seen. I've definitely I know what they're about. I am, however, getting like
you're watching it tonight,
texts. Yes, I'm watching it tonight. I'm having a marathon, all night marathon. But I'm getting like
liar, pants on fire.
No, these are really beloved movies. I mean, both the franchises, and
I've watched 5 minutes of Gremlins.
My mom's texting me right now. She's watching, and she said, she was like, yes, Goonies, yes. She's like, Gremlins, no. That's my that's my way in. So yeah. But no, I think they would both be great. Just the nostalgia factor alone, and it's really cool.
I think that's what it is. It's nostalgia, and the cast has been wanting for Goonies for a long time. And Gremlins, they had they did an animated show about Gizmo and his where he came from, and that did really well. And I think once that did well, that came out like 2 years ago, year and a half ago, something like that. And I think when that did well, people were going nuts. That's really cool, kind of cel shaded animation too. But I was like, it's all right. I just love the puppets. The puppets are great. Will we do puppets, you think, this time? Angela, you think there'd be puppets, or you think they just do CG? Because that's like a whole different ballgame then.
Oh man, I love when they were on their little those puppet feet and stuff. I don't know. I like the puppety look, kind of. It makes it more. I guess it just depends. I don't know. I don't want some weird CG gremlin that's not doesn't look real.
Right? Or maybe too real. Maybe too real sometimes too. This weird kind of looking like the good thing about this, like the drooling, the ooze that came off them a lot of time was just creepy. It was like the 80s kind of gore they did.
Like the snotty. I know. I think this. Yeah. He always had snot coming out of there and the slime. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of liked that. That if it'd be cool. I mean, it would be neat to have a movie made like that for once. But I feel like now everything's CG. So
that's what they do.
And that's going to be, I think it'll be just CG. So they'll probably make him a little scarier too, maybe.
They could. They maybe could jump around more. They had a little bit of CG in the new batch one with the flying one, the bat gremlin. It looked really bad. It looked really bad. It was really bad. You could see, you could just tell it was just not flying properly. It was just looked like it was a drunk bat. And Mr. Putterman's just right. I think every time he goes somewhere, it's just the Gremlins are right there. Yeah. Oh,
that character's the best.
Stop getting them wet. I don't know why Pepper gets get them wet all the time. I don't get it.
I know.
It's like a simple rule. He's like, don't feed them after midnight. Yeah. Don't get them wet. But they never specify when it's good after midnight though. It's 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. When's his timetable end?
3:35 a.m., Brian.
In the morning.
Okay.
Don't feed them after midnight, but when do you feed them? When do they eat? That's
a good question. Wasn't specific enough,
Yeah, they wasn't specific.
And GR didn't see any of these movies. You said 5 minutes. GR, I'm surprised not the Goonies.
Yeah, no,
even?
The Goonies I saw. I mean, that was on. After it got out of the theater, it was on every channel for at least 10 years.
Yeah,
you couldn't miss it. But the Gremlins, I had no desire to see it. I saw 5 minutes of it and said, that's 5 minutes too much.
Oh, come on, GR. Give him a chance.
Look at that girl right there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
She looks like
looks like somebody puked.
Robbie the Robot and cameo in Gremlins. There we go. That's right, Queen. You're right. I forgot about that. That's a good movie. The first Robbie the Robot was in the first Gremlins because there's all these inventions. Oh, yeah. His dad was doing all the inventions all the time, and he was like a traveling salesman trying to sell them. Yep. That was kind of cool about that. He was all these different kind of gadgets. Yeah, but that movie gets into it pretty quick. It
does. Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I love Gremlins. I mean, I definitely like the first one more than. I mean, the second one was good too, but I definitely like the first is just the classic, obviously.
I will still say I like the second one better. And people probably hate me on that. I just think it's maybe the age I was when it came out. Maybe it was because, like, you know, all the different versions were kind of cool. I love the intellectual one a lot. I'm like, this guy's cool. But he's, like, also the master plan. You know?
That's
Cool, like the different Gremlins that came out.
Statement.
It's a brave statement. It is.
Yeah. I said that's your controversial yet brave statement.
Yeah, I get a lot of hate for that. People are like, that movie sucks. I guarantee people watch this. I'm like, no, because that bombed and people hated the second one a lot.
I didn't hate it. I liked it. Was different, so I mean, I liked it from that perspective. I definitely, I mean, if I would choose between both of them or one or the other, it'd be the first, obviously.
It was fun to see them all trapped in the news station. I just like that. They're all trapped in the news station. And they're spawning everywhere, and they're always there's all the spawning and the morphing and the evolving and
reproducing and they're in like a salad bar, and then they're in your desk drawer.
There was a vegetable one. That had like tomatoes on his head.
One of the eyeballs like rolling around everywhere. Goofball.
Yeah, there was a spider one. That spider one was creepy as shit.
Oh god, that spider one scared the shit out of me.
I think they love this, pal. What do you think?
Yeah.
Brian and I are way into this. You guys are like, okay, we could just go off and leave.
You're like, we're gonna call this a night.
I'm over here going.
We're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Well, I will say though, like, it would be amazing to see practical effects utilized in this type of a project, just to honor tradition, I guess. But I know that's probably not what would happen.
I know.
Yeah.
I really hope they do. Because it would be awesome to see it back that way. Because look at the little Gremlin guys. They're smoking cigarettes and drinking down some booze and,
Guys at a bar.
Yeah, right? There's a lot of that. And Gizmo's got to be practical. Look what they do with freaking Baby Yoda. You know what I mean? The people love they did Baby Yoda. Because he's practical.
Mogwai thing? Oh my gosh. Baby Yoda.
He's practical.
Yeah, and Gizmo would be like the perfect. I would watch everything. Watch all of that. They need to do like a blend. I think we have.
Val, you think this is only nostalgia bait then? This is for like an older generation, or will the newer generation still want to see this?
No, I think it would appeal to, like all ages. Why not? Because I think it's pretty well known. I mean, it's widely known.
Gizmo. Why not? I hope so.
and everybody's heard that.
We'll find out in a few years.
Yeah. And
we'll know in a few years.
The question is, will GR watch Gremlins 1 and 2 before going to see Gremlins 3?
Yep, he will.
In a word, no.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you heard GR say you will.
I think that's some research, GR. That's some research. I don't know. I'm more into that. I mean, Goonies can be great, but
you know the plot.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it really is. Don't get them wet. They get wet, and then shenanigans happen. That's the whole movie. Don't get them wet.
Oh, I'd buy one of those squirt guns and squirt them and run away.
That happens in a movie too. They squirt him at one point. That happens. And then Gizmo gets to like the little Rambo thing. He's like, Gizmo. He has a little bow and arrow.
I could write that crap, and then I'd get $1 million and be retired.
Maybe it's time to start working on the script because Gremlins 2, 3, and Goonies 2 is coming.
I'll write 4. How's that?
Okay, work on 4, GR. Okay. It could be Gizmo in the Antarctic or something. Go.
There you go. No,
it's
that's
like the thing in Gizmo.
Gizmo in Hawaii.
Yeah. Gizmo in Hawaii. That'd be good. Well, Gizmo in Hawaii.
Can have sunlight, right? So that's the other one, Brian. No sunlight.
No sunlight. Yeah, they burn up in the sunlight.
Alaska during the winter solstice with black.
We'll give them some.
They're everywhere.
Some sunscreen,
Yeah.
That only works, but yeah, I'm ready for it. I think let's do it. Let's get that out here.
I'm excited, but these movies are coming, guys. It's happening. It's going down. They officially put out the release for it from the studio. So they're happening. So get ready. Get ready. More 80s nostalgia coming, and I'm waiting for, I don't know, maybe the Flight of the Navigator to come too. I mean that next. Let's go.
Oh, I love
Why not?
Navigator. And let's get 16 Candles in there. Some of John Hughes classics.
No 16 candles.
candles.
No?
Breakfast Club.
16 candles?
I want 16
Is that
candles.
what you said,
And
Jar?
Uncle Buck. Maybe an Uncle Buck too.
Sorry, that's
I
too
love
much
Uncle
of a
Buck.
chick flick.
Uncle Buck's still
Uncle
good.
Buck.
Love
Oh
Uncle
my god,
Buck.
when he's
No, that's-
flipping the pancakes with the
I know.
shovel, I love Uncle Buck.
I've always okay. I want to get a big sheet pan and throw it on my stove and literally see if I can make that pancake that size.
Yes.
I would honestly we should do it. Like grease it up with some oil or butter, and then that butter. And he's like, you should look at the toast or something. He said
You can't even get it through the door.
I love that. I was like, God, that was great. They're like, oh,
It's so good. Oh, love Uncle
Great.
Buck. I have to have a yearly watch of Uncle Buck. It's so good.
I watch it more than
So
I
good,
watch
Queen.
anybody. I watch it so often. I watch it a lot. I just love the storyline, and I just love John Candy. He's one of my favorite actors. So love him.
He was amazing.
Everybody loves John Candy. He was one of a kind.
Oh
We
man,
lost him way too soon.
I know. God,
Yeah.
man. Loved him.
Yeah. There was one about the UFO countess. He had the Flight Navigator. It said, I think Beach Boys was a big theme in there. I really like that.
It
That
was,
was a good movie.
yeah. And what was that little thing? It was like a little red, tiny little
he was doing
thing,
something like that.
a chameleon. I don't know what that thing was called, but
Yeah, he was tiny. Like, it fit in your hand, too. Yeah. Have you seen Flight Navigator, Valerie?
like a pocket rat or something. He looked like.
I think it's on Disney Plus if you want to watch it. So if you have Disney Plus.
All right,
it's
we
worth it.
gotta get you on all
Anyways.
these Valarie and GR, just like a whole binge fest. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
I'm already writing this down now. I'm gonna be like, okay, I need to watch Flight of the Navigator. It's been too long.
Yeah.
I need to be set an itinerary. I will do my homework, I promise.
I feel like we're gonna get like a never-ending story before we get a Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah, Treyu.
I feel like that would happen. Yeah.
Nerd. I love A Never-Ending Story. I'm just obsessed with all those movies. Just everything in the 80s. It's me. I'm obsessed.
Me too. It's so good.
I know.
But Gremlins 2, or I guess that Gremlins 3. I would say Fly the Navigator. It's not happening. Goonies. Gremlins. They're coming. Appreciate you guys.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.